When I first got into 3D printing, it wasn't about the speed that hooked me. It wasn't about the strength. It was all about multicolor. And 3 months ago, I decided to buy the Bambu Lab H2C the minute it launched, with my own money, because on paper it solved the biggest frustration I had with multicolor printing: waste. 2 years ago, I bought a Bambu Lab H2C, and I loved it. But the thing that hooked me most wasn't the print quality, it was the AMS. A week later, I bought 3 more units to put with it. Why? Well, because I'm lazy, and I also wanted the freedom to change colours without having to touch filaments mid-print or when starting a new print. It worked, but it came with a cost. A lot of purge filament, and that costs money. Again, longer print times equals more electricity costs, as well as the machine being in use and you not being able to use it for other projects until it's finished. But the more colours I used, the more purge material I watched pile up. On long prints, you can easily waste more filament than the actual model. So when the H2D launched, I was interested. Dual nozzles, reduced waste compared to a single nozzle printer. But once you go past 2 colours, you're still purging, so you're not really saving anything. What I really wanted was something closer to a Prusa XL style setup. Multiple tool heads, minimal waste, but just not at that price. And then Bambu Lab announced the H2C. 7 colours, dedicated nozzles, and almost no purge. I ordered it within minutes of launch. Mine arrived in the first batch early December, and when it turned up, the first thing that surprised me was just how big it was compared to the H2C. Photos online don't prepare you for it. It's big and it's heavy. You absolutely know you've bought a serious machine the moment you try to move it. Unboxing though, typical Bambu Lab. And I mean that in a good way. Everything comes pre-assembled. You're not building a printer, you're just removing transit screws, pulling out packing blocks, unclipping transport brackets, and that's basically it. It's more unpack and prepare than assemble. Once powered on, you connect it to Wi-Fi, let it run its updates, and then it handles calibrations automatically. Bed leveling, novel checks, system checks. You just let it do its thing. It really is a mostly hands-off experience. Basically, think of it as Bambu Lab being the Apple of 3D printing at this point. From opening the box to being ready to print, you're looking at about an hour. Because mine arrived early in December, it immediately got thrown in at the deep end. It was busy printing non-stop for Christmas. I've now put over 500 hours on the machine. I printed a full plate of flexible dragon keyrings for my youngest daughter's school class as little gifts, and then more gifts for family and friends. Multicolour decorations, personalised bits, small batches. It generally didn't stop. So let's talk about what actually makes the H2C different. At its core, it's still basically a H2D, dual nozzle printer. But on the right hand side nozzle, it uses Bambu's Vortex nozzle changer. There's a motorised rack next to the build plate that holds up to 6 induction heated nozzles. Combined with the fixed left nozzle, that gives you up to 7 colours or materials, each with its own dedicated nozzle. That's the key. Instead of flushing filament every time you change colours, each filament stays within its own nozzle for the entire print. They even store information about the material and colour previously used, so the printer knows what was loaded and can prioritise the cleanest option for next time. To make space for the nozzle rack, the H2C does have a slightly smaller build volume than the H2D and H2S. 330 by 320 by 325mm. On paper, that sounds like a downgrade. In practice, I haven't found it limiting. It's still miles bigger than my X1C. Now let's talk about the print that really sold me. One of the first things I printed was a 7 colours Majora's mask. Oh, that's cool. If I had printed that on my X1C, it would have taken on getting on for 2 weeks and wasted more than 2 kilograms of filament in purge materials. That's awesome. And then that's all the waste we've got. There's no purge. On the H2C, just over 4 days, with no purge waste apart from the towers. Yes, you still get prime towers on complex multiple prints, but compared to instant purge flushing, the material savings are massive. The colours are crisp, there's no bleed, and there's no weird transitions. Each filament having its own nozzle makes a visible difference. Now, have I had any issues? Well, a couple. A few prints in, I noticed the machine was just sitting there mid-print. It said it was printing, the timer was running, but the print head wasn't moving. It had basically frozen up or crashed. That's something I'd never experienced with my H2C. Pressing stop did nothing, so I had to power cycle it and start from scratch. Since then, there have been firmware updates and I've not had it happen again. But I'm mentioning this because at the end of the day, this is an honest review and this was one of my experiences. The only other issue I've had really is occasional bed adhesion. I've had a couple of prints start to come loose mid-print. Nothing dramatic, but enough to notice. My fix was simple though. I've simply increased the bed temperature every time now when I start a print by 5 degrees. Since doing that, no problems. So, after 3 months of daily use, what I appreciate most isn't even the 7 colours, it's its readiness. I can keep multiple nozzles mounted at the same time. A 0.2mm for detail, several 0.4mm for general printing and multicolour printing, and I can leave a 0.6mm for when I want to do faster prints in one single colour. Switching takes seconds. Tap the screen, swap, done. No tools, no dismantling hot ends. That flexibility has changed how I approach printing. I'm now happy to print out multicolour pieces because I'm not constantly thinking about waste. Now 3 months in, this is now my main daily printer. If I'm printing anything that requires more than one colour, I start printing straight on this machine.
It's come out really nice as that.
It's reached a point where, honestly, if I could afford it, I'd sell my X1C and replace it with another H2C. Maybe come Black Friday. The only thing that might make me reconsider this would be something like the rumoured Atom Form Palette 312 nozzle system, but that's not even a real product yet. Right now, this is real, it works, and it's sitting in my workshop printing every day. It's certainly not cheap, and it's not for everyone. But if multicolour printing is your thing, this machine removes the biggest frustration from the process. And once you stop worrying about purge waste and time, you start printing and designing differently. So I bought this at launch with my own money, it wasn't gifted, and 3 months later, I'm generally happy with it. If you got any questions, drop them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.